Hey, welcome to DIY for Life. My name's Dan. Let's dye the seats. So today we're going to be using the Scratch Doctor dye. You can find the link down below. I bought it on eBay. I did contact them ahead of time because I wasn't sure about what exact dye to use. On the 1998 Porsche Boxster, they recommended their black. It's a great kit. It comes with the alcohol cleaner and leather prep. Simply follow the instructions that are on the back. Wipe down with both of these and then follow up with the black dye. So I have prepared the surface. I've masked it off. Just use a microfiber towel for both of these, the leather prep and the cleaner. And then I'm going to put on some gloves and we'll go to town with the black dye. Okay, so I've wiped down the areas that I'm going to dye. First with the leather prep, which took off a lot of dirt, and then the alcohol cleaner, which also took off some dirt, and to prepare the surface well for the all-in-one colorant. Maybe I should have been wearing gloves because this stuff is kind of pretty stinky, so let's put on some gloves and get started. Okay, so we prepped the surface, the leather prep, and then the alcohol cleaner. I'm going to give the colorant a little shake and start with the bolster here. Just with some of this magic eraser as my painting tool. I suppose I could use a brush, but these were recommended. Oh yeah. I'm gonna paint that on carefully. A little bit goes a long way. It's gonna match perfectly. So that's the lower bolster done with the dye. Just needed to dip it in the dye twice. Coverage is really good. Obviously it's still wet, but I think it's gonna dry down and match really well. It covers in the kind of scratches and the grooves in the leather. So let's keep going on the upper bolster. Just like most paints, thin coats are probably preferable to thick coats. You can always go back and do more. It doesn't take much. Seems like really good stuff. Started. I'm gonna let it dry for probably an hour, but I did very light coat, and even just a light coat, you can see it filled in all the little scratches and the spots that were kind of creased and where the dye had come off. It did a really nice job and it was super easy to put on. The magic eraser did work really nicely. Brush would probably be fine. You just need a little bit of dye and it really covers very well. So I think the seats are going to come out looking awesome. Ta-da! Came out looking really great. I waited about 2 hours in between coats. The instructions say 4 hours, but it's really hot here, so I think 2 was plenty, and I just did 2 light coats. Really easy to apply, really great kit, inexpensive, offers a lot of coverage for the amount that I used, so I could probably have done the whole car easily, if not, a 4-seater car as well. But I ended up just doing the driver's seat and the areas that were the most worn, and had some cracking and some white spots which were showing the age of the car. I'm tempted to do the shift knob and the e-brake, but I want to leave a little patina here and there. It is a 25-year-old car, so I don't want it to look perfect. But the seats look way better. The driver's seat, that is. Really nice stuff. I don't want to sit in it right away. I think I'll let it completely dry
overnight, but job done, success. So yeah, Scratch Doctor product, really nice, highly recommended, absolutely no problems with it. So the next day, 24 hours later, I went to look at the car and see how the seats were. Again, they look really great, but to the touch, they just felt sort of dry and scratchy. So what I did, I used a little bit more of that leather vinyl treatment and just rubbed it on, kind of moisturized it, and now it feels, just the same as the original leather and vinyl on the other seat. So final note, you might notice that it just feels a little bit dry, and just give it another moisturizing leather treatment and it should be good to go. Job done.